Hey everybody, welcome back. We're back. We're back. Talk Daily is back to a couple of days. Working, driving, and it was a lot of fun. So taking that experience and broadcasting it to you live. No, it's not live. This is recording. It's YouTube. But anyways, I hope you have a great day wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to be talking about a subject that is obviously in the making. We're not going to be too critical about it, but I just kind of want to let you know about it. Before I go any further, this article comes to us from Car and Driver and written by Sebastian Blanco. As always, I have a link to this article and everything else I show you in the description below. So, what's the story? The story is four federal departments are joining forces to decarbonize the American road. Uh, okay. And saying the US EPA and Department of Energy, HUD, and Transportation announcement that will work together to turn up the heat on internal combustion and fossil fuel. Okay, that's according to the article. I was just going to give you the highlights, and later on we'll talk about what my opinion of the matter is. It goes on saying the Department of Energy, Transportation, Housing and Urban Development, and the Environmental Protection Agency will work together on a massive task of implementing President Biden previously set goal of net zero emission economy wide by 2050. That's the deadline, 2050. Net zero emission economy. The agency will present the detail of the decarbonization plan in the next 90 days, but we already can tell that it will focus on getting more EVs onto the road, as well as making other transportation options safer, cleaner, and more accessible. Two cities, Denver and Detroit, announced a plan this week to not simply add more highways to their downtowns, but to rethink what can be done with that space. Okay, that's with Denver and Detroit specifically. So what's going on here? So basically what happened? All these four agencies, they signed a memorandum of understanding, an MOU, that will attempt to reduce greenhouse gas emission from the transportation sector and, to quote, ensure a resilient and accessible mobility option for all Americans. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Now, how are they going to do it? The blueprint is coming soon. We don't know yet. And so what's the what is the target? And the target is saying the government announced that their agency will increase access to, and I quote, more efficient modes of transportation like walking, that's okay, biking, and transit and rail, while lowering the cost of electric vehicle and other zero emission vehicles and fuels to allow American families and businesses the opportunity to immediately enjoy the benefit of affordable clean energy revolution. Now, you can tell I'm being kind of sarcastic a little bit about this situation because when I see the word walking and biking, again, walking and biking, that has to do with I can imagine if you live in a downtown area where these things are accessible, clustered downtown, I could see those things happening. They're already happening right now. You go to New York, everybody's walking, okay? Biking in New York is, dude, I was just in New York not too long ago, and yish about riding a bike there. And transit, again, New York have transit, and rail. They got all that, and they talk about making it safer. That's a whole different subject. Okay, for me, in Los Angeles, everything is with car. If you don't have a car, you don't have feet. You are pretty much handicapped. Yeah, you can take the bus, some train. Can you get it done? Yeah, it's just gonna be wasting a lot of time. As far as walking, the weather here is kind of not that bad. Walking, okay, but biking again. But we have a very reasonable weather here in Los Angeles. But if you do go, like, what was it, like a couple of months ago, month and a half ago, I was in Arizona, Utah, Nevada, dude, you're not walking anywhere there, you're not biking anywhere there. Okay, it's extremely hot. And as far as transit and rail, dude, I didn't see a single rail. Dude, America's huge. It's huge. So I remember I was driving on the road. My other video was talking about it, like one lane road, one going, I don't know, one east, one west. It's just a 2 lane road in the middle of nowhere. I mean, what? I don't know what they're gonna do with that. So I think that's the option. Is gonna be electric cars and electric charging station. That's probably what they're gonna try to do. And so that's basically what they're gonna try to do. The article goes on talking about the Denver situation thing here. I mean, it's too early to tell. It's too early to tell. But the plan is net zero emission for the economy in 2050. Now, what would happen if you have a gasoline car? I don't know. I think still fossil fuel still gonna be there. It's just gonna. I just want to bring this up and just as far that's all I have to say about the subject because we don't know anything yet. We don't know, but that's what they're trying to do. I mean, it's moving forward. Now, as you can look at this road, the way everything is designed, remember all these things were built what in the 40s, 50s. So this is a very old highway design system, and it was designed to build on the infrastructure of following the gasoline, right? Gas stations and whatnot. So this is a humongous change, and it'll be amazing to see how they implement it. I mean, and remember they're changing. I mean, it's probably going to affect probably my generation, but generation after mine, I probably grew up in an all electric environment, and I'll probably be fine. I don't know. That's my assumption, but it'll be very interesting to see. So anyway, I just want to kind of make this very short, sweet video, just kind of give you an idea that it's moving forward. 2050 is a net zero emission. Now, side note, can a new president come in and change it? I I don't know. Maybe. I mean, is fossil fuel disappearing from the world? I mean, nobody shows me a gauge when it shows it's disappearing. Is electric cars better than fossil fuel? No. I mean, what do you think electric cars do? When you put a seed in the ground and you put some water and sunshine, an electric car comes out? Absolutely not. It takes a lot of fossil fuel to make an electric car. And so anyway, this whole subject about it, it's very interesting. To me, it's interesting. We're going in this direction and we're diving deep in it as if it's the answer. Well, I guess fossil fuel did not give us the answer. Right? We've been using fossil fuel for how long? Over 100 years, and it didn't really. I mean, the engine has got better as far as the emission, but it's producing a lot of carbon dioxide and whatnot. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes, but that's the plan. That's the future. That's what's happening. So I'm excited to see how this is going to go. They said 90 days from this article was written on September 16th. So we are, we'll a couple of months, but no, by the end of the year, we should have kind of an idea what they're planning to do. The agency, the details for, for all these four agencies coming together and giving you details as far as how they're going to do this. Would be amazing. I mean, right now, people are sitting down trying to figure out the questions that I'm asking. I think it's just fascinating. And this picture, I think it's amazing because it shows you, look at the road. What are you going to do? You can't put a train in here. What are you going to do? Start demolishing roads? I mean, people living next to anytime you have a freeway or especially like a huge highway like this, there's a lot of off ramps and people living around it. What are you going to do? Like put a train station there? And I don't know whatsoever. I mean, a carpool lane, I don't know. Take off the carpool lane, put a train in there. I have no idea. So it'll be very interesting to see what they do. So anyway, it's just kind of been a little public announcement, to say the least. So anyways, as always, take care, be safe out there, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.